Spring savings are in the air and at Ross, where they have savings on all the brands you love. From the latest fashion to outdoor decor and even pet supplies, savings are in every aisle. Go to Ross and save 20 to 60% off other retailers' prices on your favorite spring finds.
The Hoover Dam wasn't built in a day, and the GMC Sierra lineup wasn't built overnight. Like every American achievement, building the Sierra 1500 Heavy Duty and EV was the result of dedication. A dedication to mastering the art of engineering. That's what this country has done for 250 years and what GMC has done for over 100. We are professional grade. Visit GMC.com to learn more. Assembled in Flint and Hamtramck, Michigan and Fort Wayne, Indiana of U.S. and globally sourced parts.
This is Optimal Work Daily. 17 Unbeatable Ways to Create a Peaceful, Relaxed Workday by Leo Babauta of ZenHabits.net. Quote, "For fast-acting relief, try slowing down." Lily Tomlin. Last week, when I wrote about things to do at work when you're bored out of your skull, a number of readers wrote about having the opposite problem. They're too busy to be bored. Some of them seemed a bit overwhelmed by their workdays, and so I decided to share ways to create a more peaceful workday, one where you can allow yourself to be more relaxed and happier. The first step is the realization that you are in control of your day. You can create the perfect workday if you're willing to start from scratch. For some people, that may mean taking some tough steps if their boss or their workplace is very controlling about how they do their work. For example, you might talk to your boss about restructuring your workday. It might also mean looking for a new job that's more flexible if you're not happy with the way things are. Or it might just mean picking the tips I'm about to get into that work best for you and living with a certain amount of stress. Do what works for you. For me, a perfect workday incorporates many of the following tips, but never all of them at once. I use a combination of strategies to ensure that most of my days are fairly relaxed. Do I still get stressed? Undoubtedly, but it's a far less frequent thing than in the past. Here's how I do it. 1. Do less. Those of you who know me by now saw this one coming. It's very difficult to have a relaxed workday if you have too much going on. Instead, learn to reduce what you do, but choose the most impactful tasks and projects, the ones that will mean the most over the long term. I choose 3 important things to achieve each day, as I've said before. Those are the 3 things I can do today that will have the most impact in my life. 2. Create a morning routine, and make it a relaxing one. That could include some of the things I'll get into in a moment, such as exercise, a hot bath, or quiet working time. For me, it means getting up earlier so I'm not so rushed, and then doing little rituals like having a quiet cup of coffee and reading that will ensure I start the day perfectly. 3. Prepare the night before. An evening routine is also essential to starting your day right. This might include things like choosing your 3 most important tasks for the next day so you know what you're going to do when you wake up. It might mean getting your clothes ready. For me, it includes getting a jump start on prepping my kids' lunches, so it's just about done before my day even starts. 4. Start the day with a relaxing shower or bath. I personally like a hot shower, but if you have time, a good bath can be a perfect way to start off the day. It gets you in a relaxed mood, which is much better than starting the day stressed out. 5. Get in some morning exercise. I don't get to exercise every single morning, but I do it on a majority of mornings. A nice morning run is a wonderful thing for me. It relaxes me and gives me a sense of well-being and accomplishment. 6. Work when it's quiet. I like to do work early in the morning when everyone is sleeping. For others, that might be late at night instead, whatever works best for you. When I was working in an office, I liked to get in before everyone else so that I could get in some solid work before things got busy. I would also work during lunch when everyone else was out. I just liked the quiet. I would eat 2 smaller lunches before and after the normal lunch hour. Getting in early also allowed me to leave early so that I could spend time with my kids or get in some evening exercise. 7. Create a clutter-free environment. This is key for me, as you might also know by now. I like my desk clear of any clutter. Right now, the only thing on my desk is my iMac. I'm paperless now. But it's okay to have a couple family pictures or an inbox, but too much stuff is just visual distraction. Clear your walls of everything but a nice picture or other art piece or 2. Clutter-free surroundings create a peaceful working environment. 8. Turn off the distractions. That means phones, email notification, instant messaging, anything that will break into your focus and make you jump from one thing to another. 9. Cut back on your commitments. Evaluate all the things you've got going in your life and see what isn't essential. This means choosing 4 to 5 essential things in your life and trying to eliminate the rest over time. 10. Cut out meetings. If you have the ability to opt out of meetings, do so. They're generally a waste of time. Sure, it's possible that a meeting is the most productive way to do something, but it's rarely done. Usually the point of a meeting could be accomplished with email or an IM. Cutting out meetings could free up a lot of time and make your workday more relaxed. 11. Single task. For me, focus is everything. Writing this article would take twice as long and be much less peaceful if I was constantly interrupted, if I was constantly switching between this and email and surfing the web and other tasks I have to do. I like to focus on one task at a time, if possible, and really lose myself in the writing. 12. Take breaks and stretch. While focusing on one task at a time is important, it's also important to take breaks when you can. Get up, stretch, get a glass of water, massage your shoulders, head, and neck. It keeps you relaxed throughout the day. 13. Go for a walk. I also like to take a break and go for a walk. It helps me to get perspective, to think, to get a better overall picture of my workday and my life. Plus, it gets the blood circulating. 14. Eat lunch in quiet. I'm kind of a shy guy, and while many people do lunch meetings, I would rather eat at my desk with a good book or take my sack lunch to a park for a peaceful, meditative eating break. 15. Do mini meditations. This doesn't require a mat or a temple or soothing tapes or anything. Just sit where you are, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing, on your breath as it comes into your body and then goes out. This helps me to center myself no matter what is going on with work. 16. Learn to focus on the present. This is related to the mini meditations and the single tasking. Basically, instead of worrying about what you have to do in the future, and instead of reliving things you did in the past, focus on what you're doing right now. This can be difficult, as our minds have a tendency to wander to other things, but it's simply a matter of practice. Be aware of where your mind is, and when it drifts to other things, gently bring it back to the present. This helps keep your mind in a peaceful place all day long. And 17, roll with the punches. There will always be things that go wrong. What is important is how we react to them. Do we go all drama queen and get stressed and upset? Or do we accept what has happened and make a calm decision about what to do now? When things get overwhelming, take a step back to get some perspective and realize that in a few months, none of this will really matter much, and then take steps to eliminate the non-essential and focus on what's really important. Quote, "There's never enough time to do all the nothing you want." Bill Watterson, creator of Calvin and Hobbes. You just listened to the post titled 17 Unbeatable Ways to Create a Peaceful, Relaxed Workday by Leo Babauta of zenhabits.net.
As a contractor, I don't pay for materials I don't use. So why would I pay for stuff I don't need in my mobile plan? That's why the new MyBiz plan from Verizon Business is so perfect. Now I can choose exactly what I want, and I only pay for what I need.
Right now, with MyBiz Plan, get our best price, as low as $25 a line. Visit verizon.com/business to get started today. Price per month with 5+ lines. Includes autopay and paper-free billing and special intro offer discounts. Taxes, fees, economic adjustment charge, and terms apply. Offers end June 10th, 2025.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase of 16 weeks, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
And thank you to Leo, and let me tell you a little bit more about him. Leo Babauta of Zen Habits is another author that we hear over on our other podcasts, including Optimal Living Daily, because he blogs a lot about personal development and health, as well as even finance. So he's been read on pretty much all of our shows, but he's an entrepreneur too, so we will be hearing some more of his stuff on this show as well. Now, Leo's a pretty regular guy, but he's become an expert in changing habits by making small, incremental changes since 2005. He's originally from Guam, an overweight smoker who was barely making enough money to support his big family. He's got 6 kids, and he turned all of that around, blogging about it throughout the process. He now lives comfortably in San Francisco, in charge of how and when he works. It's a great story, and you can check it out at zenhabits.net, his website. And again, to hear Leo's work being narrated across a couple of our shows, check out those other podcasts by searching for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this. And that should do it for today. Hope you have a happy Friday and that you've enjoyed our post this week. Thanks so much for subscribing, and I'll see you back here over the weekend, where your optimal life awaits.